For the first time in history, the man inside the spacecraft is worth more than the ship he's flying in. Ricard Branson is going to space on Sunday, July 9th on board the Virgin Galactic SpaceShipTwo, nicknamed Unity. That's right, Mr. Branson is gonna beat Jeff Bezos to space. Jeff was planning to become the first person in history to ride his own company's rocket to space, but if all goes well for Virgin Galactic on Sunday, his master plan will have been foiled. This is a bit of a sidetrack, but I kind of find it funny how much Dr. Evil's rocket in the Austin Powers movies looks so much like Jeff's new Shepard rocket. I've heard a number of people ask and wonder why Elon hasn't gone to space himself yet, and with Crew Dragon, he could have done that a year ago. But that's not what it's about for Elon. Yes, he wants to go to space, but what he really wants is to go to Mars. And Elon isn't going to risk his life like that until our future as a multiplanetary species is secured. All right, now back to Sunday's Virgin Galactic launch. The SpaceShipTwo is manned by 2 pilots and can carry up to 6 passengers. The upcoming flight includes 4 passengers, including Beth Moses, Colin Bennett, Sarisha Bandala, and Sir Ricard Branson, the founder of Virgin Galactic. So how this is going to work is the space plane is going to be attached to a carrier aircraft called the White Knight 2, which will take it up to 50,000 feet before releasing the spaceship into the sky. After separating from the carrier craft, the Unity's rocket engines will ignite, propelling the spacecraft to a peak altitude of over 350,000 feet. The dropping a rocket plane from a carrier is actually not a new concept in air flight. In fact, the flight that Chuck Yeager first broke the sound barrier in the famous X-1 plane was powered by a rocket engine and dropped from a similar carrier plane design at 35,000 feet. Check out this footage from the X-1's historic flight.
There she goes. A big moment in a history-making flight. The really big moment. Through the sound barrier. The first time ever in level flight.
We don't exactly know what time the launch is supposed to take place yet, only that live coverage begins at 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Sunday the 11th. The timing could be a little bit better, especially if you're on the West Coast, but it's going to be a historic launch, and I encourage you to tune in and watch if you can. Godspeed, Sir Ricard Branson. We wish you a nominal flight and a safe return back to Earth. Thank you so much for watching this segment of the Starman Report, and I look forward to having you back for more of the most exciting news in space.